Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties, but we're really not because they're qualifying before the race tonight. That's why we don't have a qualifying order. So just hang tight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now we got qualifying done. Let's get to some racing. Are you ready, Mr. Doug? This got Mr. Doug Carlson with me tonight. Kentucky action. Got some thoroughbreds out there. I think there's what 680 in each of these cars, something like that. All right. Yeah, yeah. I do think that even in real life, Toyota's got a little more torque somewhere. They got a little more torque. All right, so we got our starting lineup. You got TJ Bursch, Joe Sanchez, Nick Lights, Martin Zamojin, Mr. Green, Mr. Banks, Mealy, Malarkey, Priest, Schaefer, Spencer, MacArthur in 12th, Harcum, Forrester, Kivett 15th, Kelly, Feltz, Denson, Vaughn, Ponte, then Hastings, Dixon, Newbra, Followell, Buds, Rodberg, Kinsey, and Kirkwood will round out your field. The weather today, let's look at the race info. Looks like we've got an 80-degree Fahrenheit for the temperature of the track. 64% rain chance, so we got some humidity in there. Cloud cover partial, 7-mile-an-hour winds. Very interesting with the 64% rain. Well, you saw NASCAR going through that testing out rain tires on the ovals, so it's coming. Yeah, but not just a Roval. They're planning on doing it. All right. Yeah, you're speaking, ain't you? I don't know how to control that. Shoot, I don't know how to control it. Whoops. I know. Sorry, bro. Fred the Flagman says green, 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 racing at Kentucky. All right, let's go. Got Brandon Banks fighting off Joseph Mealy. Joseph Mealy's coming on the inside. And Joseph Mealy out front. I'm sorry, AJ Green out front, Mealy second. I love this view. Welcome to all the fans checking in with us. Signature Esports, Xfinity action from Kentucky. All right, let's check out some action. Let's get it all over the place here. Let's check in with Jason Followell, see where he is. There he is. Hi, Jason. All right, let him get settled in here. Jason's, yeah. You're in the broadcast. I don't know why you're not on, so I don't know. Using what? Yeah. All right, we got Brandon Banks, the number 88 out front. I think he's got a $20,000 machine. Not Brandon Banks, he's in seventh. TJ Bursk is out front. Followed by Nick Lights, Joe Sanchez, Martin Zamojan, Mr. Green. Let me go in the settings here. Settings here. Ah, tools. Doesn't say anything in the audio. Add what source? Okay, so go into the file settings. In the Discord? Okay, so I'm in the settings. Go to settings. Okay. Where do I go? Yes, yes, yes. On sources plus audio input capture. Okay. Well, it says audio input capture. Okay. You're on now, I think. Okay. Let me try this again, Doug.
TJ Bursk is working pretty well tonight. Oh yeah, it's live. Whatever is
All
going on
right.
right now,
We're
don't
good
touch it.
now? Okay, we're good.
Don't touch it.
All
Don't
right.
even touch it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're 13 laps in and we've got it figured out. They change stuff all the time and I don't know why.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the joy of broadcasting. They change settings on you all the time, whether it's through OBS, whether it's through the Discord, whether it's through Windows itself. You never know what they're going to change.
All right, so we got some action going on and looks like Bursk, Lights, Sanchez, Emojin still in the top four. Green's fifth.
Oh, there's a nice little battle right now between the 24 and the 48. Fun little battle right there.
All right, so let's just go through the field here. You have Burst of the 94 out front. Let's check with Lights. There's Nick Lights, the number four. Joe Sanchez is right on his bumper. March is Emojin. Usually takes marching a little get to get going, and then I just hope he stays in pit strategy. He needs to pit earlier than everybody because he always pits later.
I don't know about that though, because when we were racing in the trucks last night, it was actually the people that went and pitted after everybody else. Brandon Banks actually ran out of gas on the last lap.
Yeah, but you're in a different series, a little different fuel mileage.
That is true.
So can they hear any of the racing going on? Because I'm not seeing it go by.
Um, Let me see here. No, they're not hearing any of the racing.
No, I didn't think so. I don't know how to change that.
Yeah, me either.
Let's see here.
Sorry, Brandy. We are trying to figure everything out. First, we had no audio uh, with the broadcast guys, and then we are currently trying to deal with why we don't have the cars running. So we're working on it.
Uh, it's on racing. Got that. No. Bang, bang. Dang, dang. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like March's Emojin is going for Nick Lights on the low side.
Cleared him pretty easily. And then here comes Joseph Mealy trying to go after Nick Lights. Trying to capitalize on that momentum.
Yeah, then the Marching went right back up high, so that's a good thing.
Currently 22 laps in. James, what do you think pit strategy is going to be?
Um, I think, with these Xfinity cars, I've seen it both ways this season. I've seen, a four stop beat a three stop, and I've seen a four stop beat a five stop. So I'm wanting to see. I mean, sure, it needs to get strung out, but I think that you're gonna do it in five stops.
Yes, definitely. Last night was very interesting with the three stops that a lot of people were doing. So it'll definitely be a nail biter once we get this thing closer to the end. But right now, TJ Bursk is slowly just checking out, and we're kind of wondering: are we going to see a little bit more of a fight out of Martin Zimogen to try to catch up to him?
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you just have to deal with us tonight. Sorry, there's no racing sound. There's nothing I can do. So, so I'm expecting a 35, lap 35 to be the number. Um, It should be somewhere around there. Then we'll see, you know, because you go 35, you're going to break it down into 5 stops, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Because tire wear is such a big deal here. That's why I would probably go to that 35 mark. I just want to talk a minute about something. Like a lot of people don't know what I rating is or safety rating, but that's a big deal in our racing leagues and our racing sports. And what we have in our league is a lot of the top prospects. It's like TJ Burse, 3,642. That's outstanding. Joe Sanchez, 2,672. Marcin Zamojan, 4,959. Nick Lights, 4,884. Joseph Milling, 3,935. I mean, we're talking the top, couple thousand in iRacing, and that's pretty cool.
And with each race that you go into, when you're doing, and there is a difference when you're dealing with league racing versus when you're dealing with officials. I rating and safety rating are only dealt with when you are in official races. League racing that really doesn't affect any of that, other than some leagues restrict what it is that you can and you cannot do as far as racing. I've actually been a part of quite a few where, depending on your I rating, determine what series you were allowed to run in. But with each race that you do, that number is either going to go up or that number is going to go down. And depending on how you finish that race and how clean you finish that race determines how much that's going to go up or down. Starting to catch up to lap traffic now. As this run keeps going on, we start seeing Martin Zamojan actually slowly start to reel in that 94. Does Martin have enough on a long run in order to be able to catch him? That's kind of what I'm starting to wonder here. Joe Sanchez goes into the pits. Of course you can, Brandy. Chris Buds is currently sitting about 14. It looks to he's about 14th right now. And Dixon is... Dixon is currently 25th, about to go a lap down. Currently, we are at lap 36 right now. TJ Bursk and Martin Zimojan both have not pitted. Martin Zimojan has caught the 94.
So it tells me that they're going for a four-stop strategy because so what do you think?
That's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
Oh, no, he's coming to pit road.
Oh,
See? Oh,
caution's out. Caution is
17th
out.
spun in front of the leaders. So that shakes everything up. Shakes everything up. Take a look at it. Number 17, right?
Yep.
All right.
That just looks like fresh tires. Just
Yeah.
broke it loose.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. That's all it could be. Nobody was around him. All right. Well, first caution. What that did is, whoa, it's going crazy here. So our biggest mover today is right now is Jacob Denson. He's up 14. Oh no, Cody Kinsey up 22 spots in sixth. But it's all sorting out right now, so let's because I don't understand this out and a lot of messed up stuff right here.
I actually think it's going to be the 21 of Jacob Denson right now. It looks like he's up 14 spots in fourth.
Well, yeah, but you got Cody Kinsey that's up 22 spots in sixth, and then Chris Robert 15 spots, which is 12th. But it's still going through because you get the wave around cars coming. Trying to see.
It looks like Cody Kinsey is also up 14 spots from 28th, but he's currently in 14th.
Yeah.
That is what iRacing is telling me.
Right.
It's all I have to go off of.
Where's Jay? Where's there he is? Where'd he go? Jason's car still looks clean. Look at the front of that car, Darth Vader.
Jason, I am your engine.
I will work for you.
I want you to race in Signature Esports.
That's what we'll do. We'll go through the field here. Look at the paint schemes.
Oh, yeah.
Darlington, huh? That's a pretty car.
That's a nice looking one.
I got old Mr. Banks Navy. Mr. Denson's got his college logo on. Is that a college logo of some sort?
No, that's the Newport News Naval Shipyard, actually.
Okay, nice.
When I was actually in the Navy, stationed on board the USS George H.W. Bush, that's where the boat was being built while I was there. That's also home of Eric Schaefer as well.
Well, Colin Forrester could have got a more original scheme. There's no Kivett. Bakersfield. I used to live in Bakersfield. Oh, Hastings, huh? The Rolling Stones. Oh, Ken. SE.
Gotta love that Rolling Stones, though.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, we are coming back to green.
Got the Fred the Flagman, hardest working guy in NASCAR out there.
Get this race going, Fred.
Green, green,
Green
green.
flag.
Fred the Flagman says, let's go racing.
Mojin doesn't get a good enough start. TJ Bursk actually got a pretty good jump on him.
Yeah, Banks got the inside on him because it's loose here for a few laps. I mean, woo, it's loose. All right, Zemojin settled in. That's nice. That's top 1, 2, 3, 4, single file. Mr. Forrester's got something to say. All right, so you got Burst, Banks, Emotion, Forrester, Green. Your top five: Spencer, Denson, Kinsey, Kivett. What
All
happened?
right.
Oh,
Take a look. Something happened with Ken.
Yeah, let's go take a look here. Yeah, 53 got into him. Ken's got going again. He has no front bumper. But
Yeah, but that's usually how you see the best out of Ken is when his car is beaten up and it doesn't look like it has the power, he finds it somewhere.
Bud's got into him. Just drafting a little too close. I don't think Ken's very happy.
No.
Well, all right. So, this shakes up pit strategy. So I would think that coming up on lap 50, we're still looking at three more stops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, listening to the in-car of all the drivers there, the 53 says he gave the 97 a little bit of a tap because he checked up, and that completely broke Ken loose.
Well, yeah, you got Chris Budd's no front end either.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see here. Look at that thing. It's all tore up.
Oh, yeah.
Buds, you're tore up. Let's see here. How'd Sanchez get way back there? He pitted. He's setting himself up for later.
He has to be.
So is Mealy. Mr. Ponte, Tire Pros. Malarkey. Precision Measurements Inc. Mr. Vaughn. I don't know what Chris has got, like a chia pet or something. Low and yeah, low and brows. There's no Blinken Schaefer. There's no Ken. The Stones still got the tone. So it looks like Burst is going for the top lane on the restart. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So it looks like. All right. So let's get everybody in going here. Let's see. I don't want to see. I want TD1.
All right, there it goes the pace car.
All right, here
Fred
we
the
go.
flagman about to wave him off.
Fred the Flagman says, green, green, green. Let's go racing. And Bursk take the high line. Let's see if it works out for him.
Oh,
Zemojin's.
but Banks has to check up. What
Oh,
happened there?
I don't know. That stacked him up. Got old Jack car back there. Woo, three wide. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
All right, so then we're going to watch Sanchez's view with Mealy here. They're going to come from the back. See what happens here.
Brandy Bud's asking where Brian Dixon is.
Mr.
And Brian is currently in 24th.
20, yeah, 24. There's our Mr. Brian. Let's go take a look. Oh, his back of his car is pretty crinkled up. Front is too. Let's see. Oh, he's been all over the wall.
Hmm.
Where did all that happen? Look at the back. It's all tore up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's with that type of damage, you kind of just long for the ride because your arrow's done.
Oh, looks like he's getting loose.
Yeah, because his arrow's just it's not there. See, the front's gone. It's smashed in. He's got a air coming through the hood. He's giving her heck though. 20th now. He moved into 20th. There he is on your screen. If you mirror driver blocks you, good turn.
Oh, yeah.
So we got Christopher Spencer running in sixth. Cody Kinsey's up 21 spots in seventh. So as you can see, the top five: Bursk, Forrester, Banks, Greens, Emojin, all within a second quarter. So it's still lined up. Make a mistake, you're going backwards. That's for sure. All right. Nick Lights on Denson's corner. Taking him on the inside. There we go. So Nick Lights takes over that position. Moving forward. Let's see, you got Sanchez here. Right behind him coming. And Mr. Harcum. And Joseph Mealy. Oh, you got a battle there with Spencer and Zamojan for fifth.
Got a battle for third and fourth between Green and Banks.
We got a battle everywhere. Let's take a look at them all. Look at that. There's a battle everywhere. Okay. Spencer's taking Zamojan low. But Zamojan's not letting up. The other was falling in line. And once again, I apologize about the noise. We don't have, I don't, we'll have it fixed next week. All right. The 99's falling back. Forrester, Zamojan, and Spencer are coming. Mr. Tony Kivett's having a good run today for once. Burst, Green, Banks, Spencer's Emoji in your top five. All right.
Jamie Walker throwing out a big shout out to Christopher Buds. Let's go, Buds. Your other mom is watching.
Oh, where Mr. Christopher Buds? He got in some early damage. So it's kind of took him down. See the front end there, Miss Bud fans, and his back end's tore up as well. So he's pitting. He's just trying to hang in there for points. You can see the front end's tore up there as well as the back end's okay.
Yeah, that all came from the contact with the 97.
Yes. Yeah, see the car. He shut her off, so I think old Bud's might be getting it repaired and then probably come back out. All right, so back to the front. Bursk is pulling out there on him, boy. He's out to a 1.3-second lead on Green. Spencer Banks Emojin. He's found something. All right, so let's go back to the field. Let's go Mr. Green. Oh, Mr. Green surrounded.
There goes Spencer around him.
Not yet. Ooh, look at him back there. This is nice racing here. Bursk is pulling on him, but second through sixth is pretty something. Seventh. All right, so you got six cars under a blanket. Mr. Brandon Banks on the low side, working that yellow line. Like it. On board with Mr. Banks. Second, third, fourth. 1, 2, 3, right there. All different lines on the racetrack. Then we got March and Zemogen on the outside. Ooh, look at that. Good stuff. Mr. Tony Kivitt, number 7 car, has cleared himself of the. Nope, here we come. The number 53's got fresh tires, so. Mr. Buds is a few laps, 4 laps down. All right. All right, TJ Bursk out to a 2.2 second lead. Wow, he's lighting it up. He is lighting it up. Oh, Marchant Samojan just got into second. Got the train behind him, so let's see if Marchant can close it down again. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, right there together. All right.
Hey, James. Jason says that the reason why you're not getting the audio for the race is actually the desktop volume for iRacing.
My desktop volume is 100%.
Yeah, something's going on there. What are you doing, guys?
What's up, bud?
Check your mixer.
Huh?
Check your mixer.
What's the mixer, Jason?
On OBS, you've got the mixer down there. You've got the slider. Make sure the desktop volume's not muted.
Yeah, it's 100%, but it says Arctic 7 chat.
You know.
What do I need to put it?
No, it should be there. It should be.
Yeah, it's at 100%. I know I tried everything. I don't know.
It's all good. We'll go through your settings.
I had to add Doug in there with the audio output capture and the audio input capture.
Yeah. Same old stuff. It's all good.
Yeah.
We'll see how it's going.
Or did you stop racing? Did you have enough fun?
I got caught up in that big wreck right there with that caution with Ken and all that stuff. I flat nosed it. I was hard on the brakes and couldn't get out of it.
Tell us about it.
Well, I started in. I didn't qualify well because these cars scare the living dog snot out of me, and bide my time, got used to the car, started driving back through, waited for the pit cycles to come around, and I still had I could have ran about 7 or 8 more laps, but I went ahead and came to pit road, and whenever the caution came out, that was my plan, was to just run it dry and then come in and finish where I finished. But after the restart, there was 3 wide racing in the back, which kind of didn't really, in my opinion, didn't really need to happen. There was a lot of give and take early on, and could have happened there. And it looked like that the high line, on new tires was very, very, very slick. And, when somebody's below you, you kind of get out of the gas so you don't turn that car into them. And Nick Lights was to the inside of Ken. Ken checked up. 53 had a better run, and that ended the day.
Well, these guys are driving sideways, Jason. I'm going to show you. They're driving this thing sideways. I don't know how they're holding on to it.
They wheel around here. So I took my steering ratio up to a 14:1, but put my offset to a plus 12, and it allowed me to just drive, let the wheel do it and use the throttle to turn the car, which is, Kentucky's really flat. We saw that yesterday with the Truck Series, that you can get a long green flag run here, and when you do, it just really held on to things. Watching these guys run, it just it really, you gotta, in turn 1 and 2, you gotta hook the bottom in the Xfinity cars. In 3 and 4, you kind of gotta run the midline. That's the best way around. That was the fastest way that I found around the track, especially on older tires. And these guys, they've got a lot of talent here, but
yeah, they got a lot of talent.
It was kind of frustrating, that's for sure. But because I was actually doing pretty well. I was up to 18th, and that's kind of where I was looking at it. I was like, I was up to 18th. I'm going to give up a few spots, and then I'll drive through it again. And it's hard to keep it off the wall. That's the big part. Especially out of 4, you gotta keep it off the wall.
Well, here's something to talk about. This is what we haven't seen. These guys have been trying all year to figure out what Nick Lights and Joseph Mealy are doing, and they got them a lap down. So, and I've watched them race all season, and these guys are good. So I don't know what's up with. Maybe it's too loose for them. I don't know, because Lights and Mealy drive a loose race car anyway.
Right. Well, they run qualifying laps each and every lap. I'm actually going back out right now. My damage got fixed, so right. we're gonna drive our modified out here. But the thing that I see with this racetrack is, they were put a lap down because of pit cycle, so they had fresh tires. They had just gotten tires and fuel. So it kind of put them back in a situation there that was a little difficult for them.
All right, we got the started green flag pit stops. Let's see what Jason's doing. Oh, you haven't took. Oh, here he is. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look here. Woo! Look at that car.
It's rough.
What do you want to do?
But it drives. It can drive. I'm not that far off the pace. So as far as what I'm looking at here, I'll be slower than everybody, but I'm all right with that. You know what I mean?
Just think, you'll have no overheating problems. Your tires will stay cool. Your brakes will stay cool.
I'm all right with that. But in turn 1, that's what I'm talking about right there. You just hook the bottom, and you just you just drive the thing around it, and you do the best that you can.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Fresh tires, man. Those fresh tires will kick your butt. Woohoo!
That's crazy.
Let me get a spot in here. All right, folks. I'm gonna mute myself so you guys can do that, just in case.
Oh, man.
Have fun.
You know it.
We got some beat up race cars, and I'm not seeing very many. What in the world?
Yeah, it looks like the 48 self-spun.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't see anything else going on. But, man, we got some Denson's right sides tore up. There's a lot of cars tore up that I haven't seen, cause anything. So I'm not aware of what's going on.
Not sure exactly what caused that.
You said the 48?
Yeah, 48 had a blinking issue, it looks like, and when he comes back, he is sideways.
No, he got loose. I just watched it. He just got loose on new tires. There's nothing he can do about that. Third caution.
Did he clip the apron? That looks like
No.
he might have clipped the apron.
Did he? I mean, I didn't really see from the rear, but I see the steering wheel just, he got loose. Well, that kind of equals everything out here. So with
Should be
that,
interesting.
I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back.
All right, guys. Well, while we sit there, go and we wait for the green flag to drop again. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on with Signature Esports here. Head on over to the store, check it out. There's a lot of different merchandise and everything that you're able to get. You're able to get hats, T-shirts, and if you actually go and follow us through all the different gaming and everything that is that we have, you'll notice that we have a wide variety of things, including Phasmophobia, where you can actually get yourself a Don't Die Doug t-shirt. And the running joke has always been that if you buy one of these Don't Die Doug shirts, I can't die for a round on Phasmophobia. So if you like seeing me survive a ghost hunt, go ahead and buy yourself one of those. There's Drinkin Bros. If you're into iRacing and you possibly want to check it out, we also have gaming computers that we have. We custom build these things with a warranty. You can't not beat that. Jason will work on just about everything it is that you have to be able to work on. So they are currently getting ready to go double wide again to start this race. So we are waiting for Fred the Flagman to hit the green flag. Fred the Flagman getting them biceps warmed up, getting ready to wave that thing. TJ Bursk is on the low side. And Fred waves it, green flag once again. TJ Bursk with an awesome hole shot coming out of that corner with Spencer actually right behind him. Eric Schaefer had a little bit of a blink there, but he's able to pull in right alongside of TJ Spencer. And it looks like Zamotion is going to stay up on that high side. Zamojan with one hell of a run right there. Not willing to let TJ get away from him at all. He has one hell of a run, and he's about to use those fresh tires he just got.
All right, Doug, you still there? Let's do this.
Yes, I am.
Man, Bursk has got something figured out tonight, that's for sure. But Zamojan, I think, has got something for him. We'll find out.
Zamojan has had one hell of a run since the start of this green flag.
All right, got Nick Lights pulling out. Right.
Schaefer still blinking a little bit there.
All right.
And Nick Light's about to take the blinking Eric Schaefer on the low side.
Yeah, it's tough to race a blinking car. It really is. And they're like, I don't care, but it's really tough. All right, so Bursk is out to a half a second with Zamojan's not letting him get away this time. Christopher Spencer, what a surprise. Nice run for him. Uh, he's doing a good job. Todd Kirkwood, also doing a good job as well.
Kirkwood actually had his first start with Signature Esports last night, and he finished very well. I'm kind of surprised to see that he's actually up here racing the leaders like he is.
Yep. 7th place, so up 23 spots. Took a provisional probably. Up, he's just racing his way there. He's not as twitchy on the wheel as some of these. He's being a little more smooth with it. It seems to be working for him.
I think that really helps him with saving tires for these long runs.
All right. Nick Light's coming on the outside. Okay. So Nick Light's got something figured out too. He's coming to the front. Now, we're going to see it because I think Nick Lights has a short run car. I don't think he's got a long run car. We're going to see.
Chris Spencer actually starting to fall back a little bit.
He fell, yeah, but he's still the top pack there, so that's doing a good job. And see, Kirkwood's at the end of that lead pack, so he's doing a good job too. Got your 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's crack open something and have a beer or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or Philhab.
Yeah. F it. Let's have a beer.
All right, Lights has caught. Lights has figured something out, Doug, because he's coming in a hurry.
So is Zemojin.
No, but I've watched Lights pass 4 cars and get to Zemojin. Maybe Zemojin stepped it up a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, Zemojin slides up a little bit.
All right, well, let's go on board. Right to the bottom. He's being more gentle with the gas than he was at the beginning. I can tell you that. All right, let's see this right here. Let's go this. So we got 57 laps left coming up on. Got one more pit stop. So we're going to see what happens. Looking out of the back of the first place is second. Looks like Lights is settled in. I thought so. I thought he had more of a short run car than a long run car.
But Zemojin is slowly reeling in that 94.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. You got Chevy, Toyota, Ford. So, pretty good manufacturer battle. All right, so Burst, Emojin, Light, Spencer, Schaefer, top 5. Priest, Kirkwood, Rodberg, Banks, Denson, your top 10. So let's go
With the
back.
top 3 less than a second apart.
Right. I mean that, and we're 106 laps in, which is phenomenal, racing. But maybe Zemojin has figured something out. Maybe Bursk is not driving as hard as he was. We don't know. All right, so Phelps is out. There we go. All right, so our leader, no, Bursk. What's going on here? All right, Bursk, Zamojan, 1-2. Zamojan is on his bumper.
When are they going to pit? What do you think? The first round, they actually were at 40 laps before that first caution came out.
Uh, probably one, probably 130, 135. There's only one more stop. They were last on pit road at lap 84. Okay. Nick Lights was on last on pit road, took the wave around at 68. So he's in a hole because everybody else is 84, right? So Lights
Yes.
is in a hole. He needs a caution.
And Zamojan's taking the lead away.
Yep. Okay, so Burst is the first one to pit lane. Not Burst. Yeah. All right, so there's the battle right there. So Nick Lights is just praying for a caution because if you don't get a caution here in the next 10 laps, he has to come in.
I think Zamojan is praying that there isn't another caution. You got Nick Lights praying for one, and TJ Bursk is probably just sitting there just biding his time.
But here, again, let me give you this scenario. Zamojan, his telltale sign is to stay out another lap, which kills him by about 2 seconds. If he ever gets the chance to come in first, then I think we'll see more about it. But these other guys are beating him by getting in early. Spencer's dropped back in fourth, 2 seconds off. So basically, we've got a 1-2 battle right now. So then let's go. Let's see.
Fuel window is 43 laps. So what are we definitely they're probably going to try to split the difference. I can agree with you there. The question is what is that going to do to Lights? When is Lights actually going to pit? Is he going to sit there, go over and try to pit a little bit closer to that 43 lap window, or is he going to try to just hope and pray for a caution?
No, he's going to be pitting. He has to come in. Like I said, the last time he was on pit road was lap 68. So he's got to come in like now. You know what I'm saying? He's just out there praying.
Smolenson's finally starting to check out.
Yeah, Zamojan's got his long run car. He's a long run car at every place. He's just got to get his long run going. All right, Nick Light still stays out there. Spencer's opened up over Schaefer. A second. So we're starting to see everybody spread out. Now pit stops are going to come up. So now we're going to see. Man, Nick Lights must be just getting awesome fuel mileage. All right. So Zimojan pulled away to a second over Bursk. Bursk is half a second over Lights. Spencer's 2 seconds back.
No, actually, Nick Lights pitted on lap 85.
Okay, it didn't
At the
update.
tail end of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
it didn't update. Okay, so so he's good to go. I was wondering how he came through the field with those older tires. Like, dang.
Yeah, he took his lucky dog and then he wanted to ensure that he stayed in the back of the field and he pitted.
Okay. Well, all right then. So we got the top set up. 40 to go. Let's see. Let's see who comes, who goes, and who stays. All right, pit stops have started. Coney Kivett's in. Jacob Denson just left. Now, Zamojan's pulled a second and 3.3 over Burst now. It was reversed the last run. All right. So Zamojan's in the catbird seat right now. Because he's got that 2 seconds he's needed all the races he's finished second to do that. So I'm just doing
Nick
this.
Lights is starting to drift off.
Show you all our sponsors. Signature Esports, Phil have Maximus Sports Cards. We got a new one, Pub Table Racers. Drinkin Bros.
And of course, Signature Esports.
Yes, sir.
Check out that merchandise. I swear, you can't go wrong. There's something for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Zamojan went into the pits.
Okay, March's okay. We're talking, and Zamoja just pitted. All right, so now he was the first
TJ
one.
Burst pitted with him.
No, Bursk is still out running.
Oh, is he?
Yep. Nick Lights is too. So that's but like you say, those new tires are so sketchy, so we'll see. All right, here he comes. Burst to pit road. Nick Lights to pit road. Here we go. Final stops. Schaefer, Priest, Kirkwood, pit road. Zamojan is just leaving. Let's see his out. Let's see where they come out together now. All right, he's out. Let's see where it all shakes up. Passes Jason Followell.
Jason just staying out of the leader's way.
All right, here we go. Oh, Burst got a good pit stop. Oh, Zamojan is going to carry this speed around and maybe. Nope. Yellow flag. Todd Kirkwood, your race leader. Wow. What caused that caution? I didn't see anything come up.
I'm looking.
Jason Hastings crashed.
Yep, Jason Hastings spun it around.
New tires will get you. New tires will get you every time. Yeah, just spun it around by itself. There we go. Bam. Toast. So Todd Kirkwood, your race leader. Chris Rogberg
Who would have
second.
thought?
Malarkey third. Whew. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. All right, so we got interesting stuff here now. We got a little mix of action going. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that the top is fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens now because you got brand new tires and you got a little bit of a heat cycle tire. I think the guys with a little bit of a heat cycle tire got a little bit of advantage, or a little bit built up already.
Oh, possibly. I don't know. It really depends on how this tire buildup is.
Well, it's really loose to begin with. It gets better. So Marchins Emotion held off Bursk to keep that position. But Bursk pit.
So did Zamojan. Zamojan and Bursk both pit, and somehow Zamojan got out ahead of him.
Huh. Wonder why you would pit for? Maybe because of the green white checkers.
That's the best assumption that I could come up with. They just took a splash of fuel and went.
Interesting.
See here. Brian Dixon is currently 3 laps down in 23rd position right now. For you there, Brandy. And Bud's in 24th at 4 laps down.
Yeah, they're running 23rd and 24th. They're running right together. So Well, it's going to be interesting to see here. Woo.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got 30 to go. A 30 lap sprint to see who takes home the checkered flag. All right.
Fred the Flagman flexes those biceps, getting ready to start waving the green flag.
And green, green, green. Fred the Flagman waves the flag, and we're off. Got a new leader, Mr. Kirkwood, Todd Kirkwood, battling back as Chris Roberg, though, on the outside. 3 wide. You got
Malarkey trying to get in there too.
Mimojan's on the high side. He's taking advantage of this. He's pulled away. No. Bursk got him. So Bursk is ahead of Zimojan. Sideways. Woo. Man, did you see that 49 get sideways?
Oh yeah.
New leader, Chris Roberg. So we might have Canadian versus Poland here. But this Malarkey guy is not going well. It's sideways.
Oh, he's sideways.
All right.
Now here we are. It is literally Canada versus Poland right now, with the
Versus
U.S. trying to stay in the fight.
And Nick Lights is fast, but he's got that, once again, he's got that short run fastness. So if Zimojan can keep him back there, I think he'll be all right. All right. 25 to go. Zimojan's doing everything he can to keep him back there.
He's also trying to get around the 95.
Well, I think he'll wear on the 95. I don't think the 95 is going to be out there for very long. And Malarkey, man, he's running fourth, doing a good job.
There's Zimojan wearing down the 95 some more.
But you don't want to run in his tire. There he goes. Slid up a little bit right there. He got him right there. Yes, I saw him slide up. Chris, I wouldn't pin him down too hard. $25 to go.
Zimojan trying the low side again.
All right. Roper gave him some room that time, so he should be able to complete the pass.
Oh, Roberge did the wall.
Oh. All right, lights going on the inside. I think it's going to be hard to pass him down there, but he's giving it a heck.
I think 3 and 4 is where he's going to make that pass. But the 58's got the crossover.
All right, good racing. He shut the door on him and said, "You ain't crossing over this time, buddy." All right, here comes Bursk passing Malarkey.
Bursk wants that lead back, and he wants it bad.
Ooh, he's loose. All right, so this is where Zamojan, I think, will be able to stretch it just a little bit because he was able to last run. I think he's got a perfect set of matched tires on there. Yeah. Zamoja's starting to run his own line again, so that's where he was picking up. But here comes Bursk coming after lights. All right, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. 1 second separates them. Yeah, Bursk wants that lead, boy. He's coming.
But the harder he pushes it, the worse he does on those tires. He's
Yep.
got to save them.
Yep.
He has to save them.
$19 to go. Poland versus the USA. Two Chevrolets. All right, 0.2 of a second separate the first two. Malarkey's going low on lights. All right, 16 to go. Let's see what's going to happen. So what do you think, Doug?
I am kind of thinking that TJ Bursk ran those tires hard and he's starting to suffer for it.
Yep.
That's what I think. But he's trying with every inch that he has in order to try to make that work and keep that gap as minimal as possible, waiting for Zamojan to make one clerical mistake.
Yeah, he's waiting, but Zamojan very rare makes a mistake. But I think you're exactly right. He charged up through there and had to use his stuff up. So 15 to go. Zamojan, Burst, Malarkey, Lights, and Roberg. Hey, Burst ain't done yet. He's charging back. No, there's too much to overcome. Unless caution comes out, it'll be a boom, boom, boom finish.
There's that never say die attitude out of TJ Bursk. He is still trying to keep that gap as minimal as possible, hoping Zamojin will make a mistake so that way he can make the clean pass or be able to get around him.
It's 6/10 now, climbing. He's moved up Bursk moved up a lane to. He's lost that bottom grip. He might fall into the clutches of Malarkey. He's there. All right, 11 to go. Zamojin's still out front. Bursk is half a second behind. So, just to go back, you remember Mr. Kirkwood at the start sideways? He's fought his way back up to fifth.
Yep, trying to recover from those mistakes that he was making.
And Roberg's hanging in there. He got the wall, but Roberg's, he's hanging in there. All right, Zamojin's pulled out to almost a 7/10 seconds. 10 to go. 9 to go. Oh, Jason's still out there running some laps. All right, still a 7/10 second lead. Coming to 8 to go. I think they've all kind of used their stuff up and is trying their butts off to get everything they can.
Second place is better than 10th. So I really do think that if he's not going to sit there and try to pull up on Zamojin, he's going to try to keep as much of a distance as he can from that 73.
Right. So, XFINITY Series points as of last week. You got Mealy, Lights, Harcum, Sanchez, Zamojin, your top five in points. Then you have Spencer, Priest, Kivett, Woolley, and Felch. Woolley wasn't here tonight, so he's going to lose a little bit. But so everybody that's typically running is where you see them. So Mealy's having a rough night tonight, but other than that,
Jesse Priest is currently in 10th right now. He's actually looking pretty good. We hardly ever really see him because usually if there's a caution, somehow he ends up sadly getting involved. But it's very good to see that he is up there running the top 10 tonight.
yeah, no damage yet. I mean, there's cars all around him. He's driving for his life. 5 to go. Coming to 5 to go. Let's see what anybody's got. Oh, 1.25 seconds. Samojin putting the hammer down on him. All right, 5 to go. Unless there's a caution, that's what everybody's separated by that amount. So, all right. So we got Zamojin, Burst, Malarkey, Lights, Kirkwood. 4 to go. .5 seconds.
That is just one steady lead that he keeps pulling.
Yep. 3 to go. Got a second and a half. But not only that, he's pulled a second on Malarkey. Malarkey's pulled almost a second on Lights. Everybody's pulled almost a second on each other in the top 4.
Eight turns left for Zamojan.
All right, 2 to go. Still the same. He's going, come on, give me that white flag. Please, for the love of God, give me the white flag.
Don't let me screw up. Don't let me screw up. Just give me the white flags. All I want.
One to go, final lap. Fred the Flagman waves the. All right, going in the backstretch on to turn 3.
Coming out of 4.
And Fred the Flagman waves the checkered flag from Marches Emojin, the Poland expert, coming to the checkered flag. Burst, Malarkey, Lights, Kirkwood, Spencer, Schaefer, Banks, Kinsey, Roberg, Denson. All right, so what an exciting finish. We've had 3 cautions. So
Alrighty.
dang it.
Who should we pull up first?
The winner.
Alright, let me see if I can do this. Oh. Don't know why I did that. Well, James, we have the third place car, Justin Malarkey, the 73.
Hey, Justin, man, what a show you put on out there. Welcome to Signature Esports, man.
Yeah, one, thank you for allowing me to join this league. It was a lot of fun out there with 28 plus drivers. That was great.
So, what was your plan going in? How did it work out for you?
Yeah, the plan was they just wanted to not get mixed up in anything and just finish pretty good. And The first two cautions that came out there on like 35 and 70, I pit 5 laps before and got myself trapped a lap down twice. And then at the end, I did the opposite. I'm like, I'm staying out no matter what. 3 times a charm, and the caution came out. And I got the luck at the end.
Yeah, you did. We seen that, man. And you guys put on a heck of a show. And congratulations on your third place finish. Anything you want to say to anybody?
Yeah, that the 3 wide there was awesome. None of us, I don't think, touched or anything. We gave each other room, and that was really exciting. Had to be fun to watch. And yeah, shout out to my mom and dad and my sister and brother. I know they're always watching and having fun. So hopefully they enjoyed this 160 laps here because it was fun.
All right, bud. Well, we'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Thank you.
What's up, Mr. Poland from Poland? You are an animal on long runs.
Yeah, I think I was really good on the long runs. Yeah, I got it on the long run. I got to save my tires pretty much.
Yeah, was that your strategy? Because I noticed, I was like, you usually stay out longer than everybody, but at this track, the tires really didn't, do a whole lot to lose you time. But finally, you pitted first, and I was like, look, he pitted first, and the caution came out.
Yeah, every single stint we got when we pit, yellow came out, so that was wild. But I guess I was really slow on this. Oh my god!
On the restarts, on the short runs, you were slow. We did notice
I was
that,
terrible.
but you were able to hold them off and then get going, which was really, really good to see.
Well, I thought I would stay behind TJ all the race, but I was able to pass him after long rounds.
What did you learn? Because he pulled you guys at one time. So did you learn anything on that one run in the middle of the start?
Well, that was actually my. I don't want to say that, but that was actually my first race there, as same as Pocono.
You're crazy.
So that was learning experience. Yeah, that was learning experience.
I want you to be my coach. All right, anybody want to shout out to, Martin?
I just want to thank everybody who stayed with me all night long, just every single week. I also want to thank everybody who runs Signature Esports because these guys are amazing. I love racing there. That's just pure fun.
Yeah, it is fun to watch you guys and to see how you guys drive it on the edge with that perfectly matched set of tires is awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome to race.
Well, congratulations, and you are moving up the totem pole on the I checked the points. After this race, I would say you might move into fourth.
Oh, that's actually good.
Yeah. This is really good.
Hoping for top 3.
Yeah, you're working on it, and there's no doubt that you're going to be there. Nick Lights was having an off night. Mealy was having an off night. Lights came around. Mealy never did. So you gained on Mealy for sure. Both of you guys did.
Yeah, probably. I saw guys struggle a little bit. So got to get advantage of that.
Makes you happy, huh?
Maybe just a little bit.
All right, Martin. Well, God bless you, bud, and have a great day.
Thank you, and hope you have too.
All right,
have a good night, guys.
All right, guys. That was Martin Zamojan, your race winner, the Polish closer. So definitely the man, though, that we really thought might have a chance to be able to win this race, TJ Bursk in the 94. TJ, you there?
Yeah, what's going on?
Walk us through that race. You were dominating for the longest time. What was going on?
Well, yeah, for sure. I had pretty good pace going that race, and we got kind of lucky. Some of the normal guys in the series that are pretty fast and up front a lot, they short pitted, and we got cautioned at the right time. So me and Marcin were definitely on the right strategy there. But I don't know, man. Marcin had me fall out of my chair at the end there when he just had that crazy pace, like long run speed. I don't know how he did it because we were going about the same speed the whole time, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm saving pretty good, but we just hit some point in the run, and I mean, Marson was just gone, and I'm sitting here like, what do I need to do different? So, I was playing with my brake bias. I was searching everywhere. I just couldn't find it. I tried to copy his line, and that was actually making me even slower. So, props to him, man. He was very quick. And yeah, Nick Lights, that dude got so unlucky. I will say, he could not catch a break that race. So,
Yeah, he did. He caught a break. He got the lucky dog.
I
He
guess
did
he
it.
did.
But hey,
Yeah,
you know what's more interesting than that, TJ, is this is Martian's first race here.
I think that was my first race in the D car there. I don't know, but
Period. He
Martin's
just
pretty
bought
good
this
at figuring
track.
it out. Because he did that at Pocono too. I remember he bought the track the day before, or whatever, and he just beat us all. It's like, oh man, what am I doing wrong? But
You're
he
like
got it figured out.
you're like me. We just don't drive it loose enough.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That setup, I'll tell you what, it was definitely a tight setup. You were fighting the right front. I remember one run. I think my tires were down to 49 on the right front. That was the first run. I was
Wow.
like, oh man, we're gonna need to save a little bit more. But after that, I was a good 20% higher every run. But Marson was just way faster still. He'd get us about two. Like there, he had me by 2 seconds on that last run. And me and Nick we were about neck and neck the whole time. I kept like a second gap between him and me. But you know, I don't know. He definitely had it figured out there at the end because I thought for sure this was my race to lose, or it was my race to lose. I thought I had it in the bag. And yeah, he just came flying by. One run, he made a very easy pass, and I was like, well, this is not good. This is not good.
This is not good.
And sure enough, he pulled it off. So props to him, man. It's good that he won the race. I mean, I'm not really competing for points necessarily. I haven't made enough races, so props to him. We'll see if he can win. I think he will. I got my money on him.
Yeah,
All right, buddy.
he's a race behind because he got in. So he's a race behind, and he's still right there. Yeah, I got my money on Marching too.
All right. Well, yeah. Thank you guys. Shout out to Ken. I probably wouldn't be able to run most of these races if it wasn't for Ken. He provides a lot. So, shout out to Ken, Brandon, awesome dude, helps me make the right decisions when it comes to pitting and all that. So shout out to him and all the other guys at Rowdy, and shout out to Jason. He does great at running this stuff. So, yeah, those are my shout outs. Thank you guys.
All right, bud. Have a good one.
You too, man.
Well, Doug, an
Oh.
interesting race. I would
Wild
say.
finish. I would definitely say that was a wild finish.
I would say, well, we've like Malarkey third, Kirkwood fifth. These are new guys, but they fit in right there with it. So the second half of the season is going to be something to watch for sure.
Oh, definitely. I'm very excited to see how this goes. And every single week that we do these Xfinity races, I'm always sitting there in the race control. And there are more than enough times, and this was definitely one of those races where it was just a nail biter, especially with Kirkwood on the last restart. He's leading the race, and everybody's sitting there wondering what's going to happen. Are the tires that have a little bit of use in them, are they going to falter off, and the newer tires are going to just completely pull through, or are we going to see that heat cycle actually sit there over and play out? And it was just really a nail biter this entire race long.
It was, and I enjoyed watching it, and I can't wait till the next half of the season. So for Doug and James, we're gone.